Hello friends, today I'm going to explain how to do DFA simulation. I'm GGL Starker UO14 CS249, and I did this using Java, and these are two packages, two libraries I imported. One is java.io for input and output, another is java.util, it's for my scanner class, and this is my main function. First I declared a scanner object called AS. This AS is used to take input from the users, and these are my initializations. You can see for NOS means number of states, NOFS means number of final states, NOTS means number of trap states. The number of trap states may be 0 or 1, but depending on the user it may vary, but basically they'll give 0 or 1. And NOA means number of input symbols in the DFA. And state array will hold all the state names, and final array will hold all the final states, and trap array will hold all the trap states. And transition is a 2D array, two-dimensional array, where it holds the transactions, like on particular state, on particular input symbol, to which state it goes. So it's like that. Then I'm taking the input from the user and storing the state names like 0, 1. I took it only in integers because it is easy to compute. Then system.out.print, enter the final states and enter the trap states next. And I'm taking the input symbol from the user and storing it in ALF. Then I'm taking the user to enter from which state to which state, on which input symbol it moves, and storing it in transaction. And after that I'm displaying it while doing an example. You can see it, I'm displaying it here. Next, here I have given while loop because the user may be checking more than one input, so I have given a while loop. And another string that you want to check, so I am taking the input from the user and giving j as 0 and check as 0. You'll understand later. I have given this. Here I am extracting each letter from the input and storing it in temp, and I am displaying that working input symbol, and then this goes to state. Here, like, it's a two-dimensional, right? Okay, while explaining the problem you can easily understand it. This code I'm explaining doing it. And I'm checking if the last j is the state name. So if the last state is equal to final states which is in the array, then I'm giving as check. If check equal to, and putting as string is accepted, and else not accepted. Okay, we'll do this for this example. It's an example for the state starting with an input symbol should end with the same input symbol. So this is for it. So if it starts with A, it ends with A. If it starts with B, it ends with B. So this is my transaction. This is my DFA. So I'll just run this code and explain you how it runs. So we have total 5 states and 3 final states, and no trap states we have. 2 input symbol A and B we have, and like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 states we have. Final states are 0, 1 and 3. You can see it from the diagram, 0, 1 and 3. Then the input symbol for DFA, input symbols are A and B. Okay, it goes to on A, it goes to 1, on B it goes to 3, on A it goes to 1, on B it goes to 2. Okay, on A it goes to 1, on B it goes to 2, on A third state goes to 4, on B goes to 3, and same thing. So see, this is alright. So if the user on state 0, if he enters A, it goes to 1. So if we take as transaction of 0 on, like this, like take J on like AL of P, like P, this one is 0 and 1, right? P0, so it gives the state number. So that's why I store it in J to display it. And enter the string you want, right? Starting with A and ends with A. So it is a working symbol and goes to one state 1, the same thing, and the string is accepted. Okay, I'll do once more. I'll do B. you can see string in that because I started with A and ended with B. So this is how I did it. Thank you so much.